All right, we're back, guys, with the first mission of the solo showcase. This is going to be Miranda. She is my gravity control, earth assault, primal forces mastery dominator. Her name of the game is just pain. Okay, bam, bam, bam. She'd go bam, bam, Bigelow on some people. Be using wormhole a bit, throwing stuff into a corner, crushing field immobilize them, and just bam, bam, just start stomping people into dirt. So that's the idea. I'm running at 52 times 6, so plus 2 times 6. Let me get my singularity pet out. I didn't even talk about singularity during my build discussion. Great pet. Alright, so here you go. I'm going to size these guys up. And we're going to do this. We're going to these guys are in range. Oh, look at this. They are. Beautiful. Throw them in the corner like this. Okay, just come in here and start pounding, guys. Boom. 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 Toast. Ready. Done. And let's go out here and just control these guys. Oh, look, a boss. I don't even have domination activated. That's what I forgot. It'll be activated soon. Do a little ET. Oh, I missed. I like that combination of the knock up and then the pound. So I'll throw them up in the air with lift and then stone spear them on the way down. Let's see, what do we want to do? Do this. Most of these guys don't even get a chance to do anything. And don't forget to click your... I don't know if I'm gonna get these other guys. Let's hope so. Keep rotating around with the hammers. He's got so many options of what you can pound people with, it's not even funny. Okay, there's Permadom is now achieved. Let's see, I got an Archon sitting over here. Throw these guys against the wall. You can just sit here and perform surgery on these groups. And most of these guys don't even have a chance to do anything. Oops, changed my... Missing. Missing is never fun, guys. Let's bring some more guys over here. Here we go. He didn't get up. So as you'll notice, most of the guys don't even have a chance to do anything. But once I get a hold of them, they're done. Now you can be, it's kind of methodical as you can see, right? I'm just sitting here sort of performing surgery. A lot of teams you get on, they're not patient. They don't want to wait for you. They'll just charge in there, right? Which, hey, that's cool. Usually what I'll do, and you'll see this on team once we get into it, is I'm going to go ahead and just wormhole stuff from across the room and just throw it into the fight. You know, whatever. This way is keep the brawl going. So yeah, the extra range I have is oops. Okay. I'm gonna back off because remember I don't have a lot of protection here. Okay. It's more some more guys. Don't worry, we got this. Okay, it's gonna take me an extra second here. Remember that energy transfer damages yourself, so you don't want to use it late in a fight if you've been taking a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and that's a big slow jump, so I've been killed mid-jump before. I mean, you're gonna die with this build. It's just gonna happen, so it's not a big deal. But if you get in trouble, you see what I did? I just ducked behind my Sinji, let the pet tank for you for a second. If he gets killed, well then you just summon him again. The great thing with wormholes, you can kind of go blind corner literal pulls like this. I don't know how many I'm going to get, but sit here and do this all damn day. See if I can get these guys in the back. Wormhole them this way. Look at the range in this, you guys. It's freaking crazy. Doing ups a daisy. Boom, some more. And this werewolf is done at this point. It's just a matter of how many punches he's going to take. That many. All right, look, I got guys right here. Let's see if we can mash them. I'm going to try to keep them tight. Boom. Sinji can usually handle his own business back there. And the beauty is that your thumpy punches have pretty hard controls with stun and hold, so I'm getting domination off of those too. I got a single target guy, I can do this. Boom. So like an early game, I will do this. I'll sit here and juggle with the lifts and the holds. And then once I've got them under control, I'll go in there and just wreck. Okay, we're going to do this again. keep performing surgery. I don't like how it's aggroing though. It's like effed up. He's toast. See if I can get these guys. Somebody else there. Break line of sight, so if they are aggroed, I can't get a shot off. What? See, yeah, that's my one problem is I need better accuracy. So if you get on a team with people running leadership, that's nice. Okay, we got some guys over here. It's very methodical, right? I mean, I'm just sitting here picking and choosing my targets. This is an easy solo build. Once you got all your toys. Just pick and choose. Work your way down the hall. Who wants to get mashed next? Throw these guys over here. Again, the range on this is just crazy. Oops, gotta watch out. Okay, I've got extras here. Sinji's doing something with somebody back there. There's the Archon. Try to get it down to just him. One thing with Sinji is that he can kind of get target locked like that. So sometimes you might have to re-summon him just to get him off of whatever he's playing with. You just throw stuff into him like that. Done. Yeah, I mean, you're just sitting here sweeping things up. And most of the time, they don't even see what hits them. Because you're right around a corner like this. Now, if you go and stand out in the open, yeah, that's bad. Okay? You don't need to. That's the whole point of Wormhole. And by the way, I have the takeoff there with, was it Primal? Not Force Mastery? I forget what the hell that power pool is called. So it's a nice stompy power you get to add to your arsenal. The name of that set, let me look it up real quick. Force of Will, that's what I was trying to say. Boom. Leveled up. What are we now? Imperium merits, that's what we are. Vet level 18. So I'm tier 3 with everything right now. The build I was showing you was showing you the tier 4 once I get it all complete. But right now I'm just tier 3. And I just pick this shit apart all day long. Look at the range again. This is why you want Crushing Field on this build just at this point, because then you can use it to help prevent the Wanderers from getting too far once you've used Wormhole. So that's a good location right there to showcase why I don't think you necessarily need to put the knockback to knock down in your wormhole, because right there I just throw them against a wall. Now, if you're just throwing things into the center of the room, they're going to scatter or bounce around. But if you throw them into a wall, into a corner, into the ceiling, I've done that, you don't have to worry about scatter with wormhole. I think it's overhyped that it's a problem. Ah, oops, didn't want to do that. That's all right. Sinchi's got him. And usually, if you just follow up with Crushing Field, you don't have to worry about the scatter. Just be careful if you are going permadom not to get locked into any animation as Domination is hot and wants to click again. Especially if you, that's mostly a problem if you're close, only close to permadom, like you've got 142% recharge. Then you can accidentally run out of your domination can expire accidentally because you're in the middle of some attack or click. Here they come. I'm gonna let Senji get in there again. And this is the beauty of having a high recharge build, because I can get Wormhole right back up again within 20 seconds. So if I happen to miss or a bunch of guys came running I wasn't expecting, and there's some foes where I will just constantly popcorn them just with those two hammers and seismic smash, so they don't even get a chance to get on their feet. There it is. Done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I get the next mission set up. That's going to be 53s times 8, so higher level and more numbers. I don't think it's going to make a difference, right? All right, be right back. All right, got the next mission. We are set to +3 times 8, some more council volunteers to showcase this build in practice, not just theory. One other thing is that I was just thinking, like, when I get to a team, it's, some people can get a little bit picky with the whole wormhole thing. So try not to, for instance, if there's your melee dudes are all charging in and you wormhole stuff and throw it, 30 feet away. Don't do that. I mean, if you don't need to use wormhole because the fight is all right there in front of everybody, then don't use it. Don't use it as just a stun. You throw out your crushing field or your AoE hold. What you can do is grab stuff from across the room and throw it in there. That's always fun, especially those big old, multi-level lab rooms or whatever. It's like, I love those. But, ooh, let me grab that group, dump them. Let me grab that group, dump them. So that's fun. The other thing is, notice that I didn't need. When would I have needed to use that dimension shift power? It's again, it's one of those stupid powers that there was never a need. I wasn't even close. Even if you're in an oh crap moment, when would you ever use that? So, I always had a better option. I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over here to this little hidey hole. And taking advantage of Wormhole's nice range. Smashing these guys to pieces. There's the nice breezy pop hold. that winter set that I have in my smaller mallet. I'm telling you, you cannot underestimate the value of range in Wormhole. If I had my choice between range and, let's say, more stun, range. Recharge, of course, is critical, as is accuracy. But range. So if you're not going to go with, let's say, sets, IOs, because I don't think many of the stun sets even have a range. But anyway, like you're just slotting generic stuff, I would throw a range in there. That's why I like the cardiac too, because it gives me more range. You'll notice on that werewolf, that was a 53 boss, he was contained the entire time. Or you've seen me have issues if you watch any of my other videos with the werewolf bosses. They're usually the ones that are giving me the hardest time. Oh, obliterated. But this build is just able to hold it and then just punish it. Devastating shot. Bunch of guys over there, bunch of guys over here. Let's see if I can get them. Oh, look at that. They're so in range. It hurts them to be that in range. Their buddies don't even know what happened to them. Like, where'd they go? Just keep stomping these guys to death. Boom. This is like lazy man's farming, herding. It's like the tank doesn't have to move, just throw everything on top of it. Alright, what else we got? There's some dudes up there. Let's see if we can. I mean, you can charge in here too. I can sit here That's the other thing I'll do. I will wormhole from one split group, throw them into the other group over here. It's the other way to handle this situation. Let's give that a shot. Ooh, there's a lot of guys over there. Oof. That is so powerful. The mighty. How the mighty have fallen. Done. Look at all these guys. Oh my god. Alright, so here's a great example of what I would do on a team, right? My tank, brute, whatever, would jump in here, right? You know that. I would be like, F it. I know what's gonna happen. These guys will start getting devastated. So rather than even bothering trying to control, I will wormhole this group from like this hidden location and just dump them over there. So I can't wait to show that sort of thing in a team setting. There's a bunch of guys here, and unfortunately, my AoE, well, it's coming back up. So I'm going to use my AoE hold on these guys. Let's try this. Come on. F it, right? See if this works. Get stingy over here. Boom. Like that. That's beautiful. Right? Totally beautiful. That was a large group, and I don't care if I don't have a whole bunch of AoE, right? Because I actually do have a bunch of AoE. Which you wouldn't expect from Earth, right? Keep missing like one guy. It's too late for your pitiful sleep. Done. Let's see what we want to do next. I'm going to try to maybe snag that back group and throw him into the front group. Let's see if this works. I don't know if I'm in range of that group. Get a little bit closer. Oh, that sneaky Peach. Like my sneaky Pete? That's how you game the system, you guys. I activated the power, jumped in and jumped out before it triggered. Get a little bit spread out. Okay, and before this guy's finished, right, I can sit here and just grab some more. Because why not? This is like pathetic. Are you not entertained? I mean, this is like sad for these guys. Don't you feel sorry for them? They literally don't know what's hitting them. And also, this is why you want to have permadom, guys. So many ways to, or choices to just devastate enemies. I think he's the last one left. Night night. Alright, what's left up here? Okay, so option one, I can sit here and Take these guys on face first, probably use distortion field, or option two, I could go around the corner over here like this. All right, got them target locked. You'll like this one. Let's throw these dudes here. Let me relock on this guy. A little tricky gravity stuff, right? It's just disgusting. There's a boss over there. I didn't see them. Still just kind of standing around with his hands in his pockets. Night night. This is just abuse. All right, so there you go. Minimal defenses, right? I've got smash lethal upper 60s. I got defenses maybe in the teens. That's it. But these guys barely laid the glove on me, right? I could do +4s times 8. It's, a little bit more methodical, a little bit more plotting, but that's it. I mean, Gravity Earth is just a really strong combo. I think it's a great solo build. Depending on what team you're on, it may or may not be, and not that it's bad. It's just that if the team is just steamrolling and stomping, people get fussy about wormhole stuff. You don't use wormhole, or you can't use it because there's no point using it because by the time you teleport something, the team's already obliterated the group. So then you're sort of left with your blasty, smashy stuff, which can be, that's fun anyway, but you might not need to do that because by the time you get in there, start smacking things, blasters are nuking stuff. So it just depends. But you can certainly off tank on a team. Like you can be the junior tank if you want. If you had some buffs, somebody throw some shields on you, some heals, you can tank. Okay, you're gonna draw a lot of aggro, obviously, and you can just smash things in the face. I love going against like AVs and just bam, bam, going toe to toe, just see who falls first, because you'll land some of those dominated punches and they will go stunned or held. It's hilarious. The brutes get jealous. All right, that is my solo stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vid and maybe get some team action going to showcase that. Be back.